This tablet holder that goes into your CD player, it was a little bit of a challenge at first trying to figure out how exactly this worked. But once I realized that when you turn the screw one way, you want to make it as small as possible with the gap here in order to slide in there. And there's nothing that it has to actually grab onto, which is where I was confused. It's just going to go in the slot. And then when you put it in there, you're going to actually turn the screw the other way so that it expands. Okay, so as you can see, it's in the slot now. And your screw, the way you know you got this in right, is the screw thing is on the bottom. And you're just going to turn it until it can't turn anymore. And you can see from the sides here how it actually sits in there. And you can kind of see the raised edge right here. That's what's actually opened inside of the slot and holding. So let's see what it looks like now with an iPad in here. Okay, so I have my iPad mounted vertically, and just to give you an idea, you can actually turn this either way. However, I do recommend actually horizontally versus turning it. I found that this actually got in the way of my gear shifter. So what I had to do was actually take it back out, stretch it on the sides, and it amazingly fits. And I'll show you that in just a sec. But okay, so here we have it put in horizontally, which I prefer for using like maps. And it is a bit of a stretch, you know, to open these all the way if you have a case on your iPad. If you don't, it's probably a little bit easier to get it in here. Just be mindful that you're probably going to have to tighten the CD slot holder thing a little bit more. Material is okay. I mean, you're talking plastic here. Nothing is amazingly super strong. I wish they had included maybe some mounts that were rubberized, something that had grip. But, you know, for what it is, it can serve its purpose. I would just say watch when you're driving. If you hit bumps and things like that, just, you know, just be mindful. It's not the most secure, but it can still do the job. And I think, like I said, if it starts to wiggle or something, usually there's a little bit more space to tighten that nut in the back.